Hi, welcome to my channel and happy Leo season. So I thought I'd wear my Harry Potter scarf for Leo season since Harry is a Leo. Welcome. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Aries, strong placements in Aries. That is your sun, rising, moon, Venus. If you are not sure what your placements are, there is a link in the description box where you can have a free birth chart analysis done and find out what your placements are. So since there's so much fire energy in the air today and it's the beginning of Leo season, I thought I'd do the fire signs. So Aries, welcome. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been patient with me. I am doing personal readings again if you are interested, and those details are also in the description box below. So let's see what's going on for you, Aries. I am an Aries rising. Okay, Aries, let's see. The Tower. I'm just going to get all the cards, Aries, and then we can unpack. Wow, card of Aries, Queen of Wands. I felt her energy as I was starting your reading. And Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay, the bottom of the deck. This could be a partnership or a relationship or, a venture that you are co-creating with someone. With the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, that's about envisioning, creating, co-creating. And usually, it represents a vision board and working together with other people and creating a future vision. So that could be the underlying theme here, Aries, but let's just unpack it a little bit more. So your first card is the Tower card. Okay, this is a card of Scorpio. It is a major arcana, and it usually means the destruction of something, and that's nothing to be afraid of, Aries. As we move through life, there are cycles that involve rebirth and destruction. And sometimes that destruction is or can be quite beautiful, especially if it's of something that is not of a solid foundation. And that's usually what the Tower comes in for. And because it's a major arcana, it's usually divinely guided or universally guided, whatever your belief or faith is. It's something that's coming in to show you what is not working. Excuse me, Aries. What's not working in your life? That could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be any situation, really. It could even be literally, something crumbling down. But what it actually means is this is an opportunity for a new cycle and a rebirth, Aries. That is strong fire energy as well. There's always, the lightning symbol with the Tower card. I just heard electrifying charge. I'm not sure if that resonates for any one of you, Aries, but there's something electrifying about the cycle change. There's something that has come to light for you. It could also be, they call it a Tower moment, a moment of epiphany, where you realize that something isn't working. So it doesn't actually have to be the literal destruction of something. It could just be, an insight that you've had into something that is no longer working for you. But it is a major download. Card of Scorpio, you could have strong Scorpio placements. You could be dealing with a Scorpio in the situation. You know what? Yeah, Spirit just asked me to, and thank you, Spirit, to look at the card again, because if you see in this card, there are also two butterflies, and I've been seeing a lot of butterflies lately, and it's usually a symbol of metamorphosis, of big change. And change is not always comfortable. Well, more often than not, it isn't comfortable, especially if it is a major change. But what I'm hearing is that the outcome is so much more than you could have ever imagined. If you do follow this path, or if you do decide to resonate with this download that you're getting, and which could mean that there are serious changes coming for you. What the Tower also comes in to do is where we aren't listening to divine guidance, or where we aren't following our intuition, or where we are staying stuck in situations where we aren't aligned and that are making us physically ill, mentally ill, emotionally, where something just doesn't feel right. The Tower is usually, divine intervention to force you or push you along towards what is meant to be for you. And what I'm seeing, with these two other cards that are here, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, and together, this is quite a powerful combination. There could be two women involved in the situation. That could be yourself and another woman, or if you don't resonate with that, just two feminine energies involved. It doesn't have to be female. The Queen of Wands is the card of Aries, and that is the card of creation. So I love that it's coming out together with the Tower, Aries, because with destruction comes the energy and the force of creation as well. It is rebirth. And that is what the Queen of Wands is about. She is magnetic. She creates. She is made of fire. She's divinely guided. Wand energy is fire energy. And what I'm seeing here is a lot of creation. From the destruction comes creation. From the ashes rise the phoenix. But before you rise, and I've seen this beautiful meme and reel recently, is you would have to burn, and the burning is something you have to go through, and that's the destruction of the Tower is what I'm seeing. The Queen of Wands is very magnetic. When she walks into a room, you can feel her energy, very charismatic, very alluring, very sensual. So this could be a change in your own being, in embracing your own creativity, in your own sensuality. It could be moving into a creative pursuit, an arty pursuit, or it just could be here to support you, Aries, in this new beginning that you're trying to initiate or to create. So that's a beautiful energy. What you might also need to bring forth into this change, Aries, is your Queen of Swords energy. That's for some of you. Queen of Swords, card of Libra, does not mess around. And Libra is actually the opposite sign to Aries. So, there could be a Libra involved. You could have strong Libra placements. But the Queen of Swords, and Swords is communication, Swords is air energy. The Queen of Swords does not take bullshit. Excuse my French. But she does not allow anything into her space that is going to prevent her from achieving what she needs to achieve. She is able to cut out things that don't serve her very quickly. It can be an icy energy, but it's also a necessary energy, especially if you're embarking on something that requires immense courage. And you need this energy to ground you as you are moving into a creative space. The Queen of Swords energy, Aries, the Queen of Swords energy can help remove anything that is blocking your creativity. So it's a good combination of cards to have. It's a good combination of queens to have. I'm not seeing any earth energy here, Aries, so maybe it's important to also ground yourself in this decision, especially because of the Tower being here. You will need to do some grounding to support this creative energy, and maybe, that's also what the Queen of Swords is representing, is to draw your boundaries. Before you build a house, that's exactly what you do. You look at the lay of the land, you kind of map out where you want your foundation to be, and that's drawing boundaries as well. So it could very literally be, the creation of a physical structure, or if you're creating a business, or if you're creating, a new idea, it's important for you to draw out your boundaries. And I just heard, be careful of who you invite into this creation experience as well. It's important that you discern very carefully who it is that you would like to work with in this endeavor, so that you are not derailed in the process. So it might be good for a while to just sit in the energy, not in isolation, but allow yourself to process what is happening before communicating anything or before sharing anything with anyone. And that is just for some of you. It's also important to choose carefully where you go next, and try not to get involved in too many things right now. So if it is a creative pursuit, when that creative energy starts overflowing, it's very easy, and I know from experience, it's quite easy to start getting involved in a lot of different things, which can confuse the focus. It can confuse your brand. It can confuse what you're trying to create. So some focus is definitely needed with this Queen of Swords energy as well. But overall, Aries, it could be difficult energy, but it doesn't have to be. And the Tower is, is always there to help serve us. And it's your choice. It's absolutely your choice whether you want to flow with this or resist it. So let's see for your overall energy, Aries, just to round off this reading. If this resonated, or any of this has resonated with you and you'd like to unpack it some more, please reach out to me for a personal reading, or even just share whatever has resonated with you in the comments. I would so appreciate that. And I'm sure your fellow Aries as well. Okay, so overall energy, Spirit, please. And thank you for Aries, my Aries. Wow, Aries, that's beautiful. And I said, there was no earth energy. Here's your earth energy. This is your grounding energy. This is a gift from the universe. And it's the Ace of Pentacles, which is a physical gift in the physical world, in the 3D world. It's not an idea. It's not a, excuse me, Aries, it's not a pipe dream. And, I've been having to clear my throat since the beginning of this reading. So I wonder if it's also something to do with your expression in the world, and what you bring to this world, your brand. This is very much a symbol of a brand. It's a seed. It's a beautiful card to go with the Tower, because, as I said before, with any kind of destruction or breakdown, there is a rebirth, there is a new beginning. And the aces are all new beginnings. This could very well be a home for some of you, a new business idea. but it's being given to you divinely. It is divine guidance. So listen to your intuition, listen to the messages coming through, listen to the downloads. Um, this is something that can grow into something beautiful. So I love that for you, Aries. If that resonated, please like, share, subscribe, and reach out if you would like to. Sending you so many blessings.